But true power is knowing that you won before you even do anything.
Play the game.
You know what I mean?
But me personally, like, what my power is, like, you know, I was a Christian. Every guy I was with was a 5%er. They believed they was God. Everyone believed they was God. Supreme, Just, Prince, Garby, Wise, Green Eye Born. All these guys, they God. They God body. They believe it was God. I always believe.
Believe in a higher power.
Believe. I'm not God. This is way up there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the only one here to tell his story. I'm the only one here to tell his story. You know what I'm saying? And there ain't no knock on none of them. I love them. There ain't no knock on none of them. You know what I mean? But I see guys jump on a bandwagon of Supreme. You know what I'm saying? But none of y'all was on a bandwagon when he's going through what he's going through. None of y'all. You feel me? None of them was there. You know what I'm saying? Now he tucked away in jail. Everybody want to be like, oh, my man. Yo, this is...
Right.
Is he really your man? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in shit like that, bro. I believe in prevention.
Fact.
I believe in, let me help you out for real. You know what I mean? These guys is fair weather, man. I don't, like my guy right there, man, like, he seen me my lowest point. You know what I'm saying? And he also seen me my high point. You know what I mean? I'm talking about for real. He watched me. He watched me like rebirth myself. You know what I'm saying? And that gratitude will always stay with me through my whole life. My whole life. I mean, like, we went to visit him in prison, and me and Rod Diggs. And
shout out to Rod Diggs.
And shout out to Rod Diggs. Salute. And the way Rod talked about him, I knew he was something special. You feel me? So when he came home, I knew I had to pick him up. I knew I had to be there. Because Rod lived with me. Me and Rod was like Vegas, wherever you want to go, me and Rod together. And when he called me that night. I never forget. Matter of fact, he didn't call me. He came to my house because he had the key to my house in Edgewater. He came to my house. I'm on the toilet. I'm taking a gangster, right? And he said, yo. He said, the police just ran up on my girl, asked him about me, where I'm at, right? The feds asked him, about Ra.
Right.
And I'll never forget this. And I said, so what you gonna do? Walker is performing in the city at BB King's. And he said, I'm gonna hold Walker down. That's the type of nigga he is. He said, I'm gonna hold Walker down. I said, Rob, you just told me the feds wanted your girl asked you about you. Like, why would you go there?
Right.
I said, stay in the house, my nigga. He goes and get caught. They waited for him. They know he's running Walker. They waited for him there.
Right.
And they picked him up right there. You know what I'm saying? And it's guys like him that the industry take advantage of. You feel me? There's so many Rod Diggs in this game that these guys take advantage of because they never played the streets.
Right.
They're not strong or powerful, so they're gonna use these guys and dispose them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I live with this man every day, like in my heart, like how they took him away. You know what I mean? Like, we in Vegas and my son, he was young, and we was in there, he was smoking weed. And the police came Because Vegas got cameras everywhere. You can't do nothing in Vegas.
Yeah, fast.
This little nigga don't know you can't smoke no weed in there. Man, Rod come out of nowhere. You ain't taking him. Yo, like jump on the front line, like for anything. Like even magazine parties, like he can ready to do something with somebody, and I'm looking at him like, no.
Chill out.
Chill out, no. He done made the calls already. Niggas is outside waiting to get the nigga, but I know the nigga. I'm like, nah, Rod, we ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, average nigga would have been like,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
Catch wreck.
Get right, yeah. Go
Don't
ahead.
make me look good.
Yeah.
You go to jail. I'll put something on your books. You
I'll
gonna be
say
all right,
free
man.
you
I'm gonna give me
and-
another nigga because I
and
can
my-
afford
yeah.
it.
Only an enabler, someone that wouldn't
Yeah.
care about him. Somebody that care about you ain't gonna let you
Ain't gonna
jump.
let you
Ain't
do
gonna
that,
let you-
yeah.
ain't gonna let you
But
do
then,
that.
but he said that they take advantage of him. They don't care about him. They're-
We keep hearing every day, and I've never said nothing about this, but it sounds so disgusting with me, these stories of Def Jam. I think it sounds just, every time y'all talk about Def Jam, I'm disgusted inside. How y'all tell me kids were literally able to come there, and this was a get high party. You know,
I was a
Nah,
kid.
nah,
It wasn't
nah,
a get
nah,
high
nah,
party.
nah,
We
nah.
had
Nah.
fun.
Listen, Hitmaker was
about people
nah,
doing
bro.
drugs in this room and
They
that
did
room.
smoke
wasn't
weed.
like
They
that,
did
man.
smoke weed in there, but I
wasn't
wouldn't
like
say it
that.
was a get high party. I feel
It wasn't
like
like
Smoking
that.
weed.
no. I feel like
You think
Def Jam-
about Hitmaker.
yeah, Def Jam was at that time was I feel like it was more of a family. Like everybody came in there
Definitely.
every day.
Oh,
Right.
he shagged it then, okay.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not saying shagged it. We did smoke a lot of weed in there. It was a lot of women in there, but it was also a lot of work getting done, and it was a meeting place for a lot of niggas.
Number one label in the world.
Yeah,
Right.
you got a college kid like me. I'm graduating and I'm from this hood, but Bimmy's in there, and I got somebody who I could identify with. Then you go upstairs and Hov is walking through. It was inspirational. Like
Right.
it was the only place in the entire world at that time that every superstar that was affiliated was there almost every day.
One question. You have a son, right? You have a child.
I
Right?
have a daughter, yes.
You have a daughter. And is it what you want your daughter to be in Def Jam at 16, 17 years old?
No, I wasn't 17.
Hold on.
I actually was
Provided?
23.
Hold on,
I can agree to that.
Hold on, bigger.
I
Because
can't
I used to
agree.
walk around them halls and I get to rap to all the famous
Again, I'm
niggas.
only going by what I've heard in this room.
Yeah, but that was just
but you're
one
not
act,
listening
but that
to what
was-
I'm saying. I'm saying I got to walk those halls and see people that I idolized and be able to interact with them. You know
So
what
that
I'm saying?
was a
Like,
shag. That's what I'm saying.
That
Let me tell you something. No, we
What
were
was said
smoking
in
weed.
here-
not a shag. It's
Okay,
like-
okay.
Real
shit. Okay, go ahead. What they describe as Def Jam is the same thing as high school.
The teachers are letting you do drugs in high school?
Well, maybe not.
Oh, no one
come on,
smokes
man.
weed. Don't do
We're
that.
not going there,
Don't
man.
do
We're
that
not
now.
going there.
Okay.
Yo,
I leave it alone.
Yeah, I'm
yo,
telling you.
shout to Rock Diggs.
Yeah, no question. Shout out to
Shout
Rock
to Rock
Diggs.
Diggs, man.
Bigger, listen to this, right? Great say that. DMX is coming in with his dogs. It was a home. Every artist, it wasn't like you go to Epic or you go to Sony.
It was
where
corporate.
It's corporate.
Oh, it's so whitewashed.
Us-
Mecca will tell you.
Us, it was
Money.
streets.
You wouldn't mind your daughter being there if your daughter was Jazz Young. There were
Got
other
you.
kinds of women in those hallways. And it
They didn't
wasn't
get
just the
that,
women
but
who
I
was-
mean,
Right.
we
But it
didn't
wasn't no
disrespect
women,
the
though.
women.
It wasn't-
No. Let me
It wasn't
just.
no
Ladies,
disrespect.
no,
then.
I'm putting this out
We
there.
just
I'm putting this
rapping,
out
we
there
just
for
having
him.
fun,
Like
man.
Jazz
Come
Young was
on,
also
man.
a woman who was in those Def Jam days, highly.
Respect.
Yeah,
L'Oreal
but
Coppage was
Highly
there.
L'Oreal was it?
L'Oreal was
and
there.
the only reason why I'm naming Jazz because we already brought up, but there were tons.
Tons of women
Yeah,
that
but
was
And then his
there.
daughter turned into Jazz
Nicole,
Young.
you name it.
They
Your daughter
treated
turned into
if,
Jazz
if
Young.
you had a 16-year-old intern, they was not bringing them in there to smoke.
Every woman had respect for it. Every woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Right.
never like that.
Right.
When you talking about chicks outside the office, yeah, it's wild.
Yeah,
of
it's
course.
wild.
Yeah.
But the people that work in that office,
Nah.
They were coming to
Business.
work.
Shout out to Jazz Young.
They were selling 4 million, 8 million records,
Yeah.
so niggas was
Yeah.
in there.
Work.
But people back then, it was fun. You woke up and was like, yo, now,
wait to get there.
now they don't go to label. You woke up and you was like, yo, pick me up. We going to label. And when you pull up, I can't even explain it because Hov could pull on the sidewalk, X is walking across
Yeah,
the
you see
street,
it.
and then you coming in here and everybody's like, you got beats? You got somebody that rhymes. It's like, oh my God, this is the music
And they're
business.
creating.
And they was
thing.
great, and they had studios in there and everything.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Some of the
man.
Yo.
best music came out of them that era.
I want to say thank you. These stories that you tell mean so much to people who not only identify, but idolize the growth. Not just where you were, but where you are now. And they need to see that. A lot of the people that watch this show, they need to see that in me so that they can have it in themselves. So to see people that did it on such a high level come through the show. Thank you.
Dope.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now put your shoes back on so we can take these pictures.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.